Head coach Courtney Vino, why don't you give us your thoughts following today's close 2-1 defeat against Monmouth?
Yes, very well fought game by both teams. Competitive. Um, I think that we put together a strong first half. We got on the scoreboard early. The second half, right out of the halftime, Monmouth had a strong third quarter. They took away one of our options in the outlet, and we were kind of struggling to adjust to that ultimately, and ended up giving up a goal, and then the final goal in the end of the third. But ultimately, extremely proud of our team and the bounce back. Uh, game to game, and the growth process we're having is very exciting. So it was a well fought game, but unfortunate loss there.
We will now open the floor to questions. Just a reminder to use the raised hand feature.
Hey, Coach. Nice game, even though on a defeat. Can you give me, like you touched on a positive, can you give me one thing that you need to improve on going into next game?
Yes, absolutely. One positive and one improvement. One positive, I think we're connecting really well with each other. Um, our passing game and kind of the style we're trying to play in the outlet has been going really well, and I think that we're connecting really well on the field. Um, we improvement is we've got to get more shots off inside our attacking circle. We're getting those circle entries. We did get two penalty corners today that we got to, um, good attempts of the advantage play there, but ultimately we're getting the attacking circle, and now we got to get some shots at net, and we're trying to carry the ball just a little bit too much. So trying to get more shots off is going to be our plan of attack for the week.
Coach,
It,
Coach, to go from not having a traditional fall season and playing in the spring, and there are no fans, but how does it feel for you to be finally playing your first home game of the new season?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, even just the support of the athletic department, and I know that our athletic department staff is filling in on games, and the excitement of game day is still very much there, and so that support is very nice. And I know that our family and friends are watching from afar, and that's fantastic. You can't ask for more than that. But to open the season home, a hard fought game. It feels good to be here. Our players felt excited to be playing at home for the first time in 15 months. So we're looking forward to next Sunday.
you mentioned the first time playing at home in 15 months. How has how has no crowd affected your play today?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it has. I think that. Do I think our players wish their family and friends were here? Absolutely. Um, but we're very much under the understanding that we're fortunate to play. This is a season of pure adaptability, and we're just trying to grow as much as possible with our play. So although there are no fans and it's unfortunate, I think that the bigger picture is we're really thankful and grateful that we just get the opportunity to do what we love every day, and play these games and get these games in. Every game feels like a blessing almost, and so it's good. It's been fun.
Coach, talk about the first goal for Yasmine. How does it feel, seeing one of your freshmen add to their tally for the first time as a college field hockey player?
Yeah, she Yasmine is going to be very dangerous, and it's going to be fun to watch her kind of grow into her role here as a first year. She's got great speed. She gets herself into dangerous positions in the circle. She's scoring a lot at practice. Now we just need to get her comfortable in the game. But she's going to have a fantastic career. She's going to be a fun one to watch grow even in the next couple weekends here, getting prepared for conference play.
Coach, why do you think the time of possession decreased for you guys in the third and fourth quarter?
On our outlet, in the first half, we were kind of overplaying a right-sided hole, trying to overplay and kind of overload that right side of the field. And in the, they came out very strong and they were pressing us hard, and they were pushing their midfield up further, and we were struggling with that. That hole wasn't as open. And I think too, there's a bit of the emotions of the game, right? Being up 1-0, and then the game gets tied, and um, every game is a growing opportunity, and it kind of, I think it gave us a bit of an energy shook that we got scored on, and I think it was probably the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. So I think it kind of rattled us a little bit. It took us a little while to settle down. Um, Ultimately, I think we did settle down. We ended up gaining a penalty corner in the fourth quarter that we got a shot off on, but I think that there's a lot of energy and emotion to the game, and I want to credit this team. They are so committed to the process of growth and wanting to win, um, that the emotions are, it's sometimes rattling because you're trying to problem solve. And um, so I think that the emotional side of the game in the third quarter got away from us a little bit. We were a bit stunned, and then evened it out in the fourth quarter a little bit more.
Coach, kind of just to circle back, to go from last season's performance against Monmouth to today's performance against Monmouth, what have you seen in terms of growth from the team, both on and off the field?
Yeah, this team is a really special team, and the commitment to pushing this program forward is coming through every single day. So I know that spectators and fans and kind of the rest of the world sees it, only on game day. Um, but this team, they're giving it everything they have to push this program forward in the right direction. Um, Monmouth, I mean, Monmouth is a great team. They've got great history. They were just picked first in the preseason poll of the America East Conference. For us to go 2-1 with them, I keep telling our team, I'm not going to talk about last season anymore. I'm not going to talk about last season, but last season, we lost 6-0 to them. So to get the first goal and to battle back, this is a great team we're talking about, and so I'm really proud of how our squad has stepped up, and not just this year, the prior teams and the prior senior classes that have really committed to this process and season of growth. So it's I'm really proud of them, and it does say a lot. It shows a lot, and I know that they're hurting right now because nobody likes to lose, and um, but they should be very, very proud of what they're doing. I am.
And looking ahead to your schedule, this coming Friday, March 5th against Wagner at Wagner, and on March 7th, home against Sacred Heart. What are you looking forward to working on in practice in the lead up to those games?
Yeah, ultimately I think just trying to pick a couple things and work on those things throughout the week and commit to increasing our style every week. And I think this team just needs to get comfy with what we're doing and really pushing forward with our style. And so looking forward to anytime you're on the road, it's hard to get a win these days on the road. So traveling and to Wagner on Friday and competing and coming home and being on our own turf, it's going to be a nice weekend. But looking forward to get after it this week, watch some film, and see what we can do to get better every day.
There are no more questions. That will conclude today's post-game press conference with field hockey head coach Courtney Vino.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.